What if I told you a handful of companies are quietly positioning themselves to dominate the market by 2026? Getting in now could be the most important financial decision you make. These businesses are building the digital future, powering AI and rewriting the rules of retail. We'll also reveal a trailblazer in electric vehicles and a cybersecurity innovator. Smash that like button, subscribe, and let's dive into the first company you need on your radar. Alright, kicking off our list is a company that might just be the most important technology firm you've never paid close attention to, and that is Broadcom, ticker symbol AVGO. Think about every piece of modern technology you use, from the smartphone in your pocket to the massive data centers that power the internet. There's an incredibly high chance that Broadcom's technology is humming away deep inside. They are a global powerhouse in designing and manufacturing a vast array of semiconductor and infrastructure software solutions. They don't just make one or two critical components, they are a diversified behemoth whose products are essential for everything from networking and broadband to wireless communications and storage. This isn't just about making chips, it's about creating the fundamental building blocks of our connected world. When a company like Apple releases a new iPhone, it's Broadcom's wireless components that ensure you get lightning-fast Wi-Fi and 5G connectivity. When cloud providers like Google or Amazon expand their data centers to handle the explosion in AI workloads, they rely on Broadcom's high-performance networking switches and processors to efficiently move massive amounts of data. This deep integration into the supply chains of the world's biggest tech companies gives Broadcom an incredibly sticky business model and a powerful long-term competitive advantage. They are not just a supplier, they are a critical partner. Now let's talk about the numbers, because a great story is nothing without the financials to back it up, and this is where Broadcom truly shines. This is a company that operates like a well-oiled machine, consistently delivering impressive top-line revenue growth year after year. But what's even more remarkable is its profitability. Broadcom boasts some of the best-in-class gross and operating margins in the entire semiconductor industry. This isn't a company that's just chasing revenue. It's focused on generating substantial, high-quality profits from its operations. This financial discipline is a hallmark of CEO Hock Tan's leadership and a key reason why investors have been so handsomely rewarded. This profitability translates directly into a massive amount of free cash flow. We're talking about tens of billions of dollars a year that the company can then use to reinvest in research and development, make strategic acquisitions, and, most importantly, for investors, return capital to shareholders. Broadcom has a fantastic track record of dividend growth. They have consistently increased their dividend payout, making it not just a growth stock but also a compelling income play. This combination of growth and income is the holy grail for many long-term investors, providing both capital appreciation and a steady stream of cash flow, which is incredibly rare for a tech company of this scale. Broadcom's acquisition of VMware instantly made it a powerhouse in enterprise software, creating a sticky, high-margin business. At the same time, Broadcom is a key player in the AI hardware market, building custom silicon for tech giants. This unique blend of software and AI hardware gives Broadcom multiple growth paths and makes it a robust pick for 2026. Next up on our list is a company that has executed one of the most incredible turnarounds in tech history, evolving from a perennial underdog to a true pioneer in high-performance computing. I'm talking about Advanced Micro Devices, better known as AMD, ticker symbol AMD. For years, the story in the processor market was dominated by one name, but under the visionary leadership of CEO Dr. Lisa Su, AMD has systematically chipped away at the competition, delivering a roadmap of innovative products that have consistently pushed the boundaries of performance and efficiency. Today, AMD isn't just a competitor, it's a leader in its own right across several critical technology sectors. At its core, AMD is all about high-performance computing and graphics. This spans everything from the CPUs and GPUs that power our desktop PCs and gaming consoles. Yes, they are the silicon behind both the PlayStation 5 and the Xbox Series X and S, to the powerful server processors that are the workhorses of modern data centers. AMD's Ryzen processors for consumers and EPYC processors for servers have been lauded for their multi-core performance and energy efficiency, allowing them to gain significant market share and become the preferred choice for many demanding applications. This relentless focus on engineering excellence is the foundation of their success. The battle for the future of computing is being fought in the data center, and this is where AMD's growth story gets incredibly exciting. For years this market was a virtual monopoly, but AMD's EPYC server processors have completely changed the game. By offering more cores, better performance, and superior energy efficiency, AMD has provided cloud providers and large enterprises with a compelling alternative. This has allowed them to steadily capture market share, with their EPYC CPUs now powering some of the world's largest and most powerful supercomputers and cloud instances. This is a multi-billion-dollar revenue stream that simply didn't exist for AMD a few years ago. Now, AMD is launching a full-scale assault on the most lucrative segment of the data center AI acceleration. While NVIDIA has had a commanding lead with its GPUs, AMD is fighting back with its own powerful Instinct line of data center GPUs, specifically the new MI300 series. The MI300X is a behemoth of a chip, combining GPU cores with high-bandwidth memory, designed from the ground up to train and run the largest and most complex large language models that are powering the generative AI revolution. Major players like Microsoft and Meta have already announced they will be using AMD's new AI chips, signaling a major validation of their technology. AMD's competitive edge is not just about a single product, it's about a holistic and forward-looking strategy. First and foremost is their relentless innovation pipeline. The company has demonstrated a consistent ability to execute on its product roadmap, delivering generational performance gains year after year. This reliability has rebuilt trust with customers, who can now confidently plan their future infrastructure around AMD's technology. This is a stark contrast to the company's past, and is a direct result of the culture of engineering excellence instilled by its current leadership. They don't just promise future tech, they deliver it on time. Another key advantage is their unique ability to offer a broad portfolio of computing solutions. While their main rival is strong in CPUs and another is strong in GPUs, AMD is one of the only companies that is highly competitive in both. Add to that their acquisition of Xilinx, which brought world-class FPGA and adaptive computing technology into the fold. This means AMD can offer customers a complete solution, mixing and matching CPUs, GPUs, and FPGAs to create the optimal hardware configuration for any given workload. This flexibility is a huge advantage, especially as computing tasks become more specialized and diverse. This broad portfolio is central to their strategy for winning in AI. Instead of just selling a single component, they can co-design entire systems for their customers. For example, they can pair their EPYC CPUs with their Instinct GPUs in a tightly integrated platform that maximizes performance and efficiency. This full-stack approach simplifies things for data center operators and allows AMD to capture more value from each server sold. It's a much more strategic and defensible position than simply competing on the performance of a single chip, creating a deeper moat around their business. Looking ahead to 2026, AMD's roadmap looks incredibly promising. We're expecting to see the next generation of their Zen CPU architecture and RDNA graphics architecture, which will likely continue to push the performance envelope in PCs and data centers. More importantly, we'll see the follow-up to their MI300 AI accelerators, which will be crucial in their battle for AI market share. If AMD can continue its track record of flawless execution and deliver on this ambitious roadmap, it has a clear path to becoming a much larger and more influential company by 2026, making it a top stock to watch. Our third stock might surprise you. Walmart, ticker symbol WMT. This isn't just your grandma's favorite store anymore. Walmart has evolved, blending its massive physical presence with a powerful digital strategy, quietly dominating e-commerce. It's weathered every economic storm, selling essentials people always need. With over 10,000 stores worldwide, Walmart is now a logistics and tech powerhouse, not just a retailer. Don't underestimate its potential for serious growth. Walmart's digital transformation is rewriting the retail playbook. Once seen as Amazon's underdog, Walmart now boasts explosive e-commerce growth, a sticky Walmart Plus subscription, and a booming ad business with Walmart Connect. Add in fintech moves, and you've got a multifaceted platform. The market is still catching up to just how big this juggernaut could become. Walmart's secret weapon is its world-class supply chain, an advanced network of distribution centers, private fleets, and cutting-edge automation. This gives Walmart a huge cost advantage, letting them keep prices low even during inflation. By investing in robotics and AI, Walmart is future-proofing its business. That's why Walmart remains a stable, resilient leader and a serious contender for long-term growth. Our fourth pick is Tesla, ticker TSLA. Yes, it's controversial and volatile, but look past the noise. Tesla isn't just a car company, like Apple in 2007, it's a tech, energy, and AI powerhouse. Their cars are computers on wheels, collecting data for self-driving. The brand is iconic, demand is organic, and their business lines, from energy to robotics, make Tesla a unique, transformative investment. Tesla's growth is unstoppable, leaving the auto industry in the dust. While others struggled, Tesla built gigafactories in record time, pioneering manufacturing with the gigapress and relentless innovation. The Cybertruck and upcoming affordable models will open massive new markets. And, with the Tesla Semi, they're set to disrupt trucking too. Tesla's roadmap is clear. This growth machine isn't slowing down. Tesla's car business is just the beginning. The energy division, Powerwall, Megapack, and solar is booming as grids shift to renewables. But the real wildcard is AI and full self-driving. If Tesla cracks autonomy, robo-taxis could transform the business model. And with Optimus, the potential is almost unlimited. Pull it off, and Tesla won't just beat the market, it'll redefine it. Alright, let's get right into our fifth pick, and this one is an absolute monster in a sector that's only getting more critical. I'm talking about CrowdStrike, ticker symbol CRWD. Now, if you haven't heard of them, just think about this. Everything we do is moving online. Our banking, our work, our social lives, literally everything. And with that massive shift comes an equally massive risk from cyber attacks. This isn't just some niche tech problem anymore. It's a fundamental threat to the global economy, and that's exactly where CrowdStrike comes in. They are at the absolute forefront of protecting businesses and governments from these ever-evolving digital threats, making them an indispensable part of the modern digital infrastructure. CrowdStrike isn't your old-school antivirus software that you install from a CD-ROM, not at all. They built their entire platform, the Falcon platform, from the ground up, specifically for the cloud era. This is a huge deal. It means their security solution is lightweight, scalable, and incredibly intelligent. Instead of just reacting to threats after they've already happened, CrowdStrike uses sophisticated artificial intelligence and machine learning to predict and prevent breaches before they can even cause damage. It's like having a digital security guard that can see into the future, and for big companies with billions of dollars on the line, that kind of proactive protection is priceless. So, let's smash the like button for the numbers, because CrowdStrike's growth metrics are just insane. We're talking about a company that has been consistently delivering jaw-dropping revenue growth, often exceeding 30% year over year. That's the kind of hypergrowth that you typically only see in the earliest stage startups, but CrowdStrike is doing it at a massive scale. This isn't just a fluke, it's a direct result of their relentless innovation and their ability to capture market share from older, slower legacy competitors. Their Falcon platform is simply a superior product, and the market is recognizing that in a big way. A key indicator I always look at is customer acquisition, and this is where CrowdStrike truly shines. They are adding thousands of new subscription customers every single quarter, from small businesses all the way up to the largest Fortune 500 corporations and government agencies. What's even more impressive is their net revenue retention rate, which has consistently been well over 120%. In simple terms, that means that their existing customers are spending, on average, over 20% more with them each year. This shows that customers love the product, they trust the company, and they are expanding their use of the platform by adding more security modules. CrowdStrike stands out in a crowded cybersecurity space thanks to its cloud-native architecture and powerful threat graph. Unlike legacy competitors, CrowdStrike's lightweight agent deploys instantly and protects everywhere. Their AI-driven network effect makes the platform smarter with every customer. Add in a top-tier brand and reputation, and you have a deep, widening competitive moat. CrowdStrike is defining the future of cybersecurity and is a cornerstone for any growth portfolio. Okay, for our final stock, we're shifting gears completely away from software and into the physical world, but this company is just as critical to our future. I'm talking about Quanta Services, ticker symbol PWR. This might not be a flashy tech name you hear about every day, but trust me, they are the ones literally building the future. Quanta provides specialized infrastructure solutions for the electric power, pipeline, industrial, and communications industries. Essentially, if there's a massive, complex, energy or utility project happening in North America, there's a very good chance Quanta Services is involved in building, maintaining, or repairing it. Think about the biggest trends shaping our world right now. The transition to renewable energy like wind and solar, the need to modernize our aging electrical grid to prevent blackouts, the rollout of 5G and fiber optic networks, and the push to build more resilient infrastructure. Quanta Services is at the absolute center of all of these multi-decade megatrends. They are the boots on the ground, the skilled labor, and the expert project managers that make it all happen. They're not just a beneficiary of these trends, they are an essential enabler of them, which puts them in an incredibly powerful position for the coming years. The world is rapidly electrifying, powering cars, homes, and industries with clean energy. This shift demands massive upgrades to our aging grid and new infrastructure for renewables, data centers, and EV charging. Quanta Services leads this transformation, building and upgrading the grid, substations, and smart technologies. With a record project backlog and locked-in revenue, Quanta is uniquely positioned for long-term growth. So, we've established that the demand for Quanta's services is massive and growing, but how does that translate into a great investment? It comes down to their execution and financial discipline. This is a company that has a long track record of profitable growth and smart capital allocation. They've successfully grown not just organically by winning more and bigger projects, but also through strategic acquisitions. They have a history of buying smaller specialized service companies that add new capabilities or expand their geographic footprint, and then integrating them successfully into the broader Quanta platform. This strategy has allowed them to become a true one-stop shop for their major clients. A large utility company can hire Quanta to handle virtually every aspect of a major infrastructure project, from planning and engineering to construction and maintenance. This really simplifies things for the customer and makes Quanta an indispensable partner. This deep integration with their client base gives them pricing power and leads to higher margin, longer-term master service agreements, which further enhances the predictability and quality of their earnings stream. It's a brilliant business model that gets stronger as they get bigger. From a financial standpoint, Quanta is a cash-generating machine. Despite being in a capital-intensive industry, they consistently produce strong free cash flow, which they use to reinvest in the business, pay down debt, and return capital to shareholders through share buybacks. They maintain a strong balance sheet, which gives them the flexibility to navigate any economic environment and continue to invest for growth. This isn't a high-flying speculative stock. It's a blue-chip industrial leader that has compounded shareholder wealth at an impressive rate for many years by simply executing its strategy flawlessly. Looking towards 2026, I see Quanta as a fantastic blend of growth and resilience. You get exposure to the massive multi-decade tailwinds of electrification, grid modernization, and the renewable energy transition. At the same time, you're investing in a market leader with a durable competitive moat, a huge project backlog, and a proven ability to generate profits and cash flow. In a world of uncertainty, Quanta Services represents a tangible, essential business that is literally building the foundation of our future economy. It's a perfect example of a quiet compounder that I believe will continue to deliver outstanding results for investors. Here are 6 powerful stocks: Broadcom, AMD, Walmart, Tesla, CrowdStrike, and Quanta, each a leader in its field, poised for growth as we head toward 2026. Remember, this isn't financial advice. Always do your own research before investing. Want to level up your investing? Check out my Value Stocks Investing Master Course. Link in the description. Which stock do you think will outperform? Let me know in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more investing tips. Thanks for watching. See you on the next one. Unbedingt sein, Diggesten, beyond.